that work? Let me just check that I haven't messed this up. That work? I believe this is working, but there could be lies. Oh. Right back. I had to switch my Wi-Fi real quick. I think it was causing a bit of a lag. Okay, yeah, this seems totally okay for now. I will probably regret this later. Hello everyone. I did not anticipate getting a news broadcast in the middle of this, but yeah. So last week we wrapped up Hades 2, and then I did 3 skill star here. That was a really short stream, but I said, oh my god, I'm gonna do another stream in time, and then something came up and I just couldn't. But we'll be playing some Splatoon 3 today. I have some things that I want to do, something I want to do next stream, but I had to find something that could like fit one stream this year, and because today's stream was like, oh my god, there's nothing else that I can do that'll fit in one stream. Every game that I want to play on stream is like something I played before, and then I need to continue, and I don't know what to continue with this, and I have like I don't want to say I planned much of the original stream, but it's just like I had an idea in my mind, and I didn't realize that I didn't count for today to be one more stream. So yeah, we're gonna be playing some Splatoon 3 today. It's literally just like turf wars, but with paintball. It's so fun. I have played Splatoon 2, and then Splatoon 3 came out, so I got it. But I am very excited. I really do like Splatoon a lot. So we'll be playing some Splatoon and just talking about it. We will be doing like some online battles just to check it out. And we'll just see how it goes. Let's see here. So we go in here to start. I haven't done a Splatoon battle in so long. I don't remember how long it's been. Maybe like a couple of days, not days, months or something. Regular battle. R. Wait, what? Refresh, refresh. I want to do solo. Why isn't it letting me choose the solo option? Hold on. What's going on? Okay, we're doing a regular battle. Solo. Yeah, we'll just hop in. Yep, let's go. So we're just looking for people to join. But yeah, it's been a fun and stressful week. Just to get some stuff off my chest. I had a hard drive that I really loved. It was like 5 TB. It was one of my favorite things. The word was is doing all the work in this. But when I was something happened while I was working, and I lost everything in that hard drive. And so I am like really upset because that had all the YouTube videos I was working on. A lot of my uni projects were on that, and I was working on like some work documents, like for my internship. And the sad part about it was just a like, gotta be sneaky. So while I was working on that, the I had some work stuff that I was working on. Thankfully, I was working on it as the kind of I was working on I had the file open as my hard drive disconnected for the last time. And so I just was like, you know what? I'm getting bad vibes. I'll just save it. And thank God I did, because because that was the last time I would ever see that file if I didn't save it on my desktop. So that would be like all of my internship gone to full nightmare. But yeah, it was fine. It was good. And now I'm just I had to this week I had to re-record 3 of my 4 scripts. There were a couple of so like I finished 2.5 videos, and I was finishing up the third one, like the half one. And then next thing I know, the hard drive went, so I had to re-record. Thankfully I had the scripts stored on ellipsis, so I don't need to worry too much about losing the script. If I lost the scripts, I genuinely would have cried. But yeah, this is unfortunately just something you have to be aware of as an animator and like an animation artist. That like, oh, I have hiccups. Why do I have hiccups? You just can't be very precious about your work, but also at the same time, like, it is just a nightmare to redo steps that you've already done. It just makes a story feel, it just makes like a lot of effort gone to like pointless in a way, which is very sad. Like this should not be happening to anyone, and no one should experience this. But you just have to be aware of file safety and file management. Yeah, but so I re-recorded the 3 scripts. I actually have to record. I recorded 1 more, and I have 2 left to record. I do have a few more that I'm planning on finishing. Yes, we won! Woo! I do have a few more that I do plan to finish, but I'm honestly kind of stuck with them. So yeah. When's the first video? First video comes out 10th January. 10 January 2026. Ooh. Catalog. What's catalog? Okay. Nice. Yeah. So we're just playing some Splatoon just to chill out a bit. Honestly, this game is so fun. Like, oh, I just need to kill time. I quite enjoy Splatoon. So videos should be coming out, start coming out like at the beginning of Jan. There is one I'm a little nervous. Here's the thing. I've been working on, well, one of these videos I've been working on since since 2024. Yeah, I think like a little after I graduated, I started working on two of the scripts, and one of them I started working on back in August when I realized like, oh, I can make a video about this. So yeah. I feel like I've stared at them for too long that I'm just like, is this actually a good video, or is this actually a video that's like has any sort of meaning or something, or am I just being like silly? And honestly, I think I'm just staring at it too long. I cannot be an objective judge on the quality of a video. Like that I make, but I do see that there's still some value in a couple of them. I just consistently worry about what my like, if my perspective is like good, or if I'm just like stating obvious and just recapping whatever I'm trying to talk about more than actually analyzing it. Ah, yes, got him. Wait. Ah, I did it, but at what cost? So I'm just planning on just logging it in. The thing is that like with videos, the thing about it is that like with any sort of like artistic endeavor, and I kind of heard the Overly Sarcastic Productions podcast talk about it. They were just like, art is the one thing that like you keep getting better at. Like there's only exponential progression when it comes to art. You will never be the same level of beginner that you were before. You will not be like, you will only become better and better as time goes on. And I feel like that is very true. Like I feel like my models when I started were really bad with like 3D animation, 3D modeling. But I feel like they've only gotten better with time, which is like evidence of that sentiment. I okay. Damn it. I ran out of ink. I need to remember that I can run out of ink. Okay, let's try to go this way. So I just feel like I'm excited to actually be able to start my YouTube channel, because as much as I do enjoy streaming, for the most part I prefer to just like make videos. That's the fun part of YouTube for me. The streams are like something that I do to just like have like sort of a live engagement reaction, which is just like how do I say it? This sounds very red flag of me, but like if I had someone else to talk to be part of this, I would honestly just start a podcast. But the thing is just like the medium of a podcast is not viable for people who are, ooh, that was too close for comfort. The medium of a podcast is just not super viable for people who are singular and don't have a consistent other person. Also, I am like not very good at audio management, so I cannot guarantee that my podcast would be the same like quality as like what I would actually want. Oh, yeah. But no, I'm having so much fun. I forgot how much fun Splatoon was. Splatoon is one of those games that like you could drop it or you could pick it up and it really doesn't matter. Like the game wants you to keep going, but it doesn't demand that you stay in a way, which I really love. Uh, um, yeah. Also on my hard drive was a couple of games that I downloaded on Steam, like Baldur's Gate 3, which was just too big of a game for my laptop to handle. Um, what else was there? Um, I one of my TTRPG players that I'm in a campaign and I play a bunch and I'm in one group and I play various different characters, which is pretty fun. I can't lie. But one of the players were just like, "Oh my god, Mass Effect's on sale for like $5. Go for like $3 or $5. Go and grab it." And I'm like, "What's Mass Effect?" And I still don't know if I know the answer. So I have Mass Effect all the DLC, like the Legendary Edition, I think. It was $3, and I was like, okay, great, I'll do that. Um, what else was there? Disco Elysium. Tell Me Why, the Square Enix Life is Strange game, which was really fun. Whoa! I got splat. I got sploot. Um, yeah, just a bunch of them that I was like trying to download again because it's like, oh, it's on. Seems like it's already installed to a different hard drive. I'm like, yes, if I had access to that hard drive, we wouldn't be here right now. But no, I am very excited for 2026 and what's to come. Yeah. I like to do the splat roller. I'm going back to the game now, just switching topics. But I like to go back to the splat roller simply because like the splat roller just lets me have the most surface area to cover. Because like to win in Splatoon, you need to have like as much of the grounds painted as possible. So for me, while everyone's like doing combat and going into the uh, harder areas, like between the two turfs, I'm just usually there like, hey, let's just cover up our own turf first. um yep, let's cover up our own turf. Whoops. Yep. You refill. We're refilled. Yeah. Okay. Ah, I sent a waypoint, so we're okay. um okay, you press Z or did not realize that. Okay. Oh my god, we are so screwed. I don't think we're getting this one, Bob. um yeah, I got sniped. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this one. um it's Yeah, we've definitely lost this one. It's so clearly like we've lost. Oh god, you could have gotten 1 more% and you would have gotten 69%, and that would be so funny. Mm, yeah. Yeah, but we're playing for what? Let me think. What has happened? Um. Oh, There's a bunch of shows that I actually started. Um, shows that I have continued slash started. Let me think. So, if anyone's new, I have a weekly list of TV shows and movies that I plan to watch. And I take two shows, one episode from each, and then I assign it to a specific day, and I watch one episode from those two shows each day. And then I choose a different show for the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and then I just catch up on a lot of stuff. I did take a bit of a break during like if someone wants to check my letterbox, it was after I saw the TV Glow, and I was like, oh my god, I need a break from media. I have a video on that coming soon, so not soon, but like at some point. Um, but I took a bit of a break and then I came back, and I'm glad I did because there are lots of shows that are happening that I did not anticipate enjoying as much. I knew there was a bunch. October, November ish is like when shows keep coming back. It's usually like June and October for some reason. Like uh, Pride Month for the gays, and then Halloween also for the gays. Um, yeah, but but when I was doing the what's it called? But a couple of shows came out. Let's start with Monday. So on Mondays, I've been watching Solar Opposites season 6 and Splinter Cell Death Watch. So Solar Opposite is like the is like a spin-off of Rick and Morty. Dan Harmon's on it. Justin Roiland used to be on it, and after everything that happened with him, they removed him and replaced him with I forgot his name, but he's the guy who voices Scarlemagne in Kipo. Dan Stevens, I think is his name, and it's so funny that Corvo just has a British accent now. It's a good show. It's a good show. I think I've gotten a bit used to it. Sean Giambroni is just like such an odd like voice actor that I don't know how seriously to take him, if I'm being quite honest with you. I did really enjoy I am really enjoying season 6. I don't know if there was any one specific. The thing is that like all of the episodes are fine. I don't think there's one specific episode that stands out to me as being like top notch above all the rest. But it is pretty good. Yeah, that's as much as I gotta say. Season 6 is the last season, which is like very different. Because like Solar Opposites has been going on for so long that like it's hard to just be like, oh, this show is ending. Like it feels weird that Solar Opposites is ending. It's just like it's just been like a quiet constant all the time that like, oh yeah, more Solar Opposites coming soon. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this boss. But yeah, so even though I do enjoy Solar Opposites, yeah, I quite like. I don't think we're getting this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's fun. It's cool. What else? Splinter Cell Death Watch. So far it's fine. I think I think that like the show is simultaneously doing a lot and not enough at the same time. At the same time. it feels like I got through to episode 5, and I'm just like, okay, sure. Um, like sure, whatever. But I did really enjoy. I am having fun with it. I do think the animation is like absurdly detailed in a way that I don't think I've seen since like maybe Scavenger's Reign, but it's so I can't explain it without like going deep into the actual like show and getting like examples and stuff. But oh, I am very pleased with the animation. It's very actiony. I don't know what Splinter Cell as a franchise. 1 second, just getting more comfortable. I'm not familiar with the Splinter Cell franchise, so I can't really say like, oh, this is a good example of Splinter Cell. Hold on, match started. Yeah, so I'm not an expert or knowledgeable at all on Splinter Cell, so I'm just like, do I want what is going on? And I'm still not sure I know the answer. Um yeah, Splinter Cell, Death Watch is fine. They have another British black woman like Scavenger's Reign, and I think that's quite funny. But no, it's pretty fun. I am curious what the uh I am curious what the final couple of episodes will have. Um, but I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be interesting. Okay, I got him and he got me. That's fun. Um, but yeah, no, I'm having a lot of interesting. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on with Splinter Cell. And I am looking forward to what the story has in store. I do like. I think that the folly work in it is, I don't want to say spectacular, but it's interesting choices, and it actually made me think a lot more about like how we use like folly sound in like storytelling and how it can like change a lot of that. Like in the very first episode, one of the characters has like a what's it called? Is like sneaking around, stealthing in like a spy. And when she was like putting one foot, when she was like landing after jumping, I was like, oh, this character like very clearly is like going to make a thud as they like go down, but it was pure silence, and that was absolutely fascinating. That like it can that like the sound of the folly conveyed a lot more with like them being silent rather than just like keep going, you know. I don't know if I explained this well, but just like the sound of them landing and not making a sound shows a level of skill of like stealth that I did not consider before to be as interesting. Oh no, don't tell me my internet's crashed. Oh no, it's fine. We have definitely lost. We have absolutely lost. Yep. Ooh. Um, what's on Tuesday? Oh, I finished up Pokemon Concierge. And what else was on Tuesday? I keep forgetting. Let me see. It's gonna be something so obvious, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, Huh? Oh, Star Wars Visions. Yeah. So Pokemon Concierge was actually fun. But Pokemon Concierge is like one of those like slice of life shows that I desperately crave. There's not a lot of slice of life shows in Western animation, and that kind of makes sense because it's just like, oh, it's something that nothing's going on. That's so boring. It's like, no, slice of life is like one of the best genres, especially now where like everything demands our overstimulation and like all of our attention. Like slice of life stories don't require you to do anything. Like you could genuinely be on your phone and feel the calm presence of our characters going through general life stuff. Like there's this level of mundanity that I've recently seen where it's just like a lot of people are like, oh my god, I want to see characters doing stuff that I do in my regular life and just like chilling and enjoying these kind of things. Um and I just really, it's not, and the thing is like it's one of those like chill, very calm show, calm genres that doesn't like the words slipped out of my mind, but like it basically like the point flew out of my mind too. It doesn't, it's a way to be like uh to see other people do things in a way that is like very chill and very relaxing, in a way that like doesn't put pressure on you to do those things. Like I would love to see characters just doing their laundry for a bit and just like chilling around doing like domestic work, because I feel like we as a society just consistently feel like our sort of like, especially like in romance stories, like there's nothing more fun to me than two characters just talking about like, oh, are you gonna get the groceries? Oh, okay, we'll do this. And it's just like a very loving sort of relationship where it's just like domestic work. And I really like that. I really find that to be like very appealing. Why is it taking so long for a match? um but yeah, so like Pokemon Concierge is kind of doing that, but with stop motion and Pokemon, and I really like it. Um, I saw the first 4 episodes of Pokemon Concierge back when it first aired or dropped. Um, and then after that, I saw, and then after that they dropped part 2 with the next 4 episodes. Oh, a battle starting. And it was really sweet. It was really nice. It's very chill. I do like how they're going into like very mature, very dark, sort of like complicated storytelling. Like uh minor spoilers, but like they talk about like Pokemon abandonment, and that's been something that the anime has done, but just like it's from this child perspective of like Ash and our main protagonist. But this was like a very adult perspective on Pokemon abandonment. It's like they're like, yeah, you did wrong, even if you were trying to do good, you know? And I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that kind of like new perspective to a very like harsh and horrible thing to do to someone else, including a Pokemon, and using Pokemon as like a stand-in for people. And it's really, and pets generally as well, like obviously. But yeah, no, it was really nice. I think the finale was one of the sweeter episodes. Like it was just so cute. um yeah, I love the design of Pokemon Concierge. I uh and then Star Wars Visions. Uh, so Star Wars Visions was a bit complicated because I saw volume volume 1 and 2 back when volume 2 was gonna drop, and it wasn't just anime stuff that was going on. And I was like, okay, whatever. And I had fun. I think I like volume 2 a lot more because it's more like experimentals. There's a lot more like international companies, which I thought was really, really awesome. Like the fact that they got Aardman and like, I mean, it's Disney and Star Wars, so like that's not as surprising as you might think. But just that, it was so cool to it was just really cool to just see that stuff go on. Really, really, um, yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. But the thing is just like Star Wars Visions, this volume, it's like there's a couple of sequel episodes that I did not I remembered so that I've gotten up to episode volume 3, episode 3, which is oh god, oh god, oh god, we have to run. Which was the Ninth Jedi sequel episode. Honestly, the Ninth Jedi was I thought that was one of the best episodes of Volume 1. So I was like, you know what, that's great. I didn't remember the duel like from Volume 1 at all. I think I remember the log river fight, which I think was like the easily the best part of the whole thing, but I did not remember anything. So I had to rewatch both the duel and the Ninth Jedi because it had been so long. I think it's been a year and a half since I first saw them. So yeah, I quite enjoyed that. I quite enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. But I think that they should honestly minor spoilers for the Ninth Jedi, but just like the way that they did the Ninth Jedi, it makes it very clear that like this is a very interesting story that they plan to continue. Because like the Ninth Jedi, as someone who's only seen A New Hope and Star Wars Visions, the Ninth Jedi is just such a fascinating concept to me because it's like in the far future where like lightsabers have become extinct, and just like the Jedi are like dying and dead, and just like they're being hunted down as part of the Star Wars. So I was like, wow, this is like, and then like they have to do a lot of things and like that, and it's such a fascinating concept. And the way that they end the sequel episode in Volume 3, it's very clear that they want to like continue it forward, which I think is hilarious. Like they want to keep continuing this Ninth Jedi story, and I don't doubt it because both of these episodes are like incredible. Like the Ninth Jedi and Ninth Jedi Child of Hope, both these episodes are incredible. They're both incredible episodes, and they like deserve everything. So honestly, I think they should just make like a mini series of just like Star Wars Visions, the Ninth Jedi. Like it's genuinely that good that I feel like they could immediately give a green light to that mini series, and it would. I genuinely think it would be quite good. I do wonder if like the anthology series kind of like lock into the Ninth Jedi is what is making it so good, because like instead of having like one full TV series that they're working on, they just have like an episode at a time, so they can give it all their effort and energy to that one specific episode. And I think that's really cool. The fact that they're able to do this kind of thing. Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. Let's see here. Yeah, I think the Ninth Jedi was great. The Song of Four Winds, I think, was Volume 3, Episode 2. I think I like the style a lot. I think it was fun, but I both that and the duel, both episodes, I think that both of them, I'm just like, these are very visually pretty. I do not connect a lot to the like emotional core of the episode, which I think is just like, it's an anthology series. Like not every story is gonna hit, but just the fact that like the Ninth Jedi uh got it, like did it, means that like I had high expectations. I didn't realize that Kamiko Glenn voices the main character of uh Kara, I think her name is, in the Ninth Jedi. Like I completely had no idea that she was doing that. But she's in Star Wars Visions, and I was like, what is going on? Why is Kimiko Glenn here? It was really cool, really fun. Yeah. What about Wednesdays? Wednesdays. It was as of last week, it was Has Been Hotel and the Mighty Nine, and now it's just it's Haunted Hotel and Mighty Nine. So yes, I do watch Has Been. No, I am not part of the fandom. I am not. I am not interested in the fandom. But I do think that the show is fairly good. I do think that a lot of the I've been trying to look at like what the hate for Vivian Moreno is, and honestly, like I haven't seen any evidence of anything really bad. And just like everyone's talking about, it's just like, I mostly just chalk this up to like internet trolls. Like there are genuine criticism of Has Been that is like very very earned, I will say. But I will also say that like we should not slander a person's name just because they make a piece of media that we find problematic or just don't like. And like you could engage, like I have genuine criticism of Has Been, but I think that the show is genuinely decently good. Um yeah. So Has Been Hotel. I'll actually start off with that because that just wrapped up. I was having this conflict with like Has Been starting in season one, where like season one came out, everyone's talking about how good it was, everyone's talking about how terrible it was, everyone's talking about how abusive it was. It's like they're in hell. Like you like there's a criticism that like, oh, they're in hell, but it's like, oh, Hell of a Boss does this as well. And it's like that is the story. That is a creative choice on the part of the creative team. Sorry, one second. That is a creative choice on the part of the creative team. Oh no, hold on. Yeah. That is a creative choice on the part of the creative team that decided to do that. But the thing is, it's like it suits hell a lot more. Like Has Been being set in hell, it sets it. It just fits a lot better. So what else? Yeah. So when season one came out, there was just a lot of like criticism. There was a lot of like bad, like negative talk around Has Been that went around. And like I was like, oh, I don't really want to watch it because like I don't really want to engage with like I don't really want to engage with the fandom because like Has Been Hotel fandom is like very how do I say it? I often find that whoa, whoa. Hold on. I find the people of the Has Been Hotel fandom just don't think. Yeah, Has Been Hotel is just like I think that like a lot of the fandom doesn't consume a lot of the content very critically. But also at the same time, like I do think there are a lot of naysayers that just hate on the fandom because it's like cool. So it's a complicated position. But I was like, oh, I don't really want to watch this. Da, da, da. And then I was doing my weekly list that I started in January, and I was like, you know what, might as well. And after like a couple of uh oh, and after like a couple of different shows, I was like, you know what, let's just do Has Been. So I started Has Been. um the show, I this was like after the show had come out, so I knew a few things. I knew and I was just like, okay, let's just go into it, and it was actually pretty good. I can't lie, like I thought it was like pretty competent. I was doing like the fact that they were introducing so many characters, and the fact that like they were doing so much stuff, and they seemed to balance it fairly well. It very clearly seemed like, oh yeah, we are continuing from the pilot, we are giving a first full season, and this, it felt like a very appropriate kind of first season with like heaven versus hell. I'll have more thoughts about it next week. That's a little teaser. But when I was watching season 2, I think that I think that like I was starting it off 2 episodes a week for 4 weeks. Episode 1 was bleh. It was in hell, and it's just like the ramifications of hell after the season 1 finale, which was fine. Episode 2 with heaven, oh, that was great. I love that episode so much. And that was really amazing how like we are seeing the other side of this coin. It was just so good. Episode 3 was bad. I don't want to say it was bad, but just like it was not effective or efficient. And it was efficient in like setting up stuff, but it was not efficient in terms of like yeah, I did not find it fun or engaging. I think that the what is happening? I have no idea what's going on. I need to figure out my HDMI port after this. So I'm glad I'm actually doing this stream now. But I quite enjoyed looking at all of this. But yeah, so episode 3 I did not like. Episode 4 I feel so complicated about, because like it's genuinely a good episode with the I think that the B plot with Alistair and Vox, Alistair and the V's, like that fight sequence, it was so good. I also think that just like Alistair and Rosie, just like the fact that like the question of like who did Alistair sell his soul to, and the reveal that like Rosie is the reason why he's like participating at the hotel. I think that was like a really cool like reveal. It's like very subtle. It's not something that like I would have considered based on what happened in episode 7, season 1 episode 7, but it was good. It was good. And then the fight, is everything good? But the fight in episode 4 was good. But the thing that I just did not connect with so much was like the Charlie like Has Been Hotel slander aspect of like this is very much like bad media criticism, and just like these whoa, what is happening? Oh my god. If that happens one more time, I might have to just stop the stream, because that's terrifying. No, but like Charlie and the slanders, I did not enjoy that. That was not fun. But yeah. Then episode 5. I think episode 5 has some like incredible animation. I think that especially like Vox Populi, I think when Lucifer joins in on the song, I think that was really good. My biggest criticism of season 2 is actually in episode 5, because they're just like, oh, we need to tell everyone that Serpentius is alive, and we need to tell everyone that like heaven is good and stuff, and we are sorry for doing a genocide. It's like, yikes, yikes. And they're like, you're trying to apologize for genocide with gift baskets, and it's like, oh my god, dude. Like that line. And like the worst person you know made a great point, and I hate it. Um, but yeah, I but I think that like there's a big like idiot plot that happens in that episode, because uh the Vox's, so much of Vox's like platform hinges on the fact that like Charlie is lying and we should not trust Charlie. Therefore, since Charlie is working with angels, we should also not trust like we should not trust the angels as well, because if Charlie is helping the angels, then that means that that Charlie is bad and that Charlie's hotel doesn't work, and because she didn't provide any proof about Serpentius being in heaven. Um, but the thing is that in episode 5, they don't bother to say like, oh, Sir Pentius is alive, and the angels are like, Pentius is alive, and they don't even try to say it. Like it's one thing to prove it, it's another thing to say it. Yeah. So that's kind of a new plot, because it's just like, like if they had just said, "Oh, Pentius is alive," and the angels had said, "Oh, Pentius is alive," yeah, we can back that up. It's in heaven. So that would cause some distrust in the audience, just to be like, "Oh my god, like we're just vibing. Like, what's going on? You wait, Vox, you said that they didn't have proof." He's like, hey, they didn't, and they would just, I think it would just lead to, I understand why they didn't do it, because it would lead to like a whole other thing. But the issue with like has been, the issue that's there is just like, they can't defeat Vox in a way that is all over satisfying. Yikes. um so they can't beat Box in a way that is satisfying overall. So they do that so that they can build him up for the defeat later. Episode 6, I don't remember much. I think the twist about Angel was good. Losing Streak was in that episode, and that's my favorite song of the season. um Losing Streak's incredible. Like like, that is one of the songs that I've been playing over and over again on the soundtrack, and oh, it's so good. It's like hypnotic and seductive in a way that I don't think that Has-Been has ever done. It's a new kind of song that Has-Been just hasn't been able to do yet, and I'm very impressed with the vocalist for Has-Been. It's so good. It's so good. Like, I love Angel so much. Episode 7 was fine. I don't remember episode 7, if I'm gonna be real. I remember when I think about the future, and that's it. Episode 7. What else happened in episode 7? Yeah, I don't remember episode 7 beyond like setup for the finale, honestly. I think they were setting up the plan. Yeah, it was just setup mostly. Um Episode 8, the finale, that was actually pretty good. Lots of stuff that went wrong, lots of stuff that went right. I am very impressed with how the show kind of did it. I think the fight between Alistair and Vox was really good. Nifty versus Velvet. The whole thing with like Angel, Cherry Bomb, Husk versus Valentino and the robot. That was pretty cool. Um, the fact that Alistair got him on a technicality was so funny. I know muting Vox, that's the funniest thing that the show has done like ever. I apologize if it sounds like I'm far away. That's because I am. I need to find a more comfortable position to be in. I need to find a more comfortable way to stream because I've been thinking of buying this desk chair, but I I haven't had the energy to go out lately. So yeah. But no, I really enjoyed the finale. I'm gonna have a lot more talk about next week. But I yeah. Oh, that was a nice sneak. I love that. Um okay, I got one of them. That's fair enough. Mighty Nine. I have a lot of thoughts on a video coming up, but the thing I like about I really like. I've heard that these first couple episodes are more of a prologue than anything. I do. So the first 3 episodes came out, and I've also seen episode 4. I think that episode 3 is like genuinely one of the best episodes of TV I've seen all all year. Like there's so much fascinating stuff that they do within Mighty Nine season 1 episode 3, which I am very impressed. Oh whoa, nope. They're very impressed by it, in a video to come at some point. But no, I really liked the Mighty Nine. I'm intrigued to see where it will go. Um, yeah, I am intrigued to see its direction. I think the direction is intrigued to see me. Oh, that's funny. Okay. What else? Thursday. I think Thursday is Leviathan and Fiona and Cake. Yeah. Um, Leviathan was pretty. I gotta say, Leviathan is kind of disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of been waiting for the point of Leviathan to pop up, and I think it's all like, oh, the Battle of War, like these things. And honestly, I'm just not engaged with that at all. Yeah. So for me, it's just like, yeah, Leviathan's fine. I think that like I just saw episode 10, and there's 2 episodes left for me. Um, so there's like a finale like left, and that's exciting. But honestly, episode 10 has the best. Episode 10 had one of the best moments, and that was just because of the music, because Joe Hisaishi is so great. Um, yeah. Okay, it's been almost an hour. I think I'm done for today. Um, yeah. Um, in 2 weeks, I will have a stream that I am very excited for. Um, and that will be my last stream of the year. I know that I don't have any subscribers right now, but I am very excited to see what 2026 brings, and I'm excited for next stream because that's been something that I'm thinking about all year. And I kind of want to see if it works. But yeah. Uh, See ya.